Coming up,
You're going to take this part of your right hand, so the palm, and you're going to cover your thumb.
if you love golf, healthy bites, and beating the heat, this new golf club is for you. Play any course in the world with these simulators that help you improve your game. Did you recently go vegan, but you miss your sushi? We revisit a vegan cafe and learn how to make a vegan version. Plus, Dr. Sam Rasool educates us about one of the most important nerves in your body. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello, and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. Over my shoulder is Landon, and today we are at the Tips Golf, which is an indoor golf club right in the heart of Brickell, which is incredible for me because I like to play golf or to even just go to the driving range, but I don't like sweating in the South Florida sun if I don't have to. So Landon, thanks for having us in today. Tell me, what do you do here?
I'm the director of instruction here at the Tips, and I help people who come in here learn golf, get better at golf, and be able to enjoy themselves.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to get right into it. Later on, we're going to meet Alejandro, and he's the mastermind behind all of this, and we'll find out about what the space is all about, and they actually have food here and drinks as well. Landon, what are the keys to keep in mind?
Sure. If you're a beginner getting started at golf, let's just say that we've never really played before.
Yeah.
We got to be able to do 2 or 3 things relatively well. Okay. We got to be able to grab the club. We need to be able to turn our body, and we need to be able to hit the turf in a place that we want. So when we're going to grab the club, our left hand is going to go on top, and the key is we're going to put the club in the fingers. And when you look down at your grip, okay, I want you to see a couple of knuckles on your hand. You're going to take this part of your right hand, so the palm, and you're going to cover your thumb. When we're putting our right hand on there, we want our index finger to be on top of the thumb, and the thumb is on the grip as well.
Okay.
So what I like to have people do is feel like they're going to keep their arms nice and straight. Makes a triangle between my shoulders and my hands, and we're going to move this triangle back and forth. Then we're going to say, okay, I'm just going to try to hit the ground in front of the golf ball, and hopefully it gets in the way. So that was pretty good. Went up in the air, went forward, and one of the great things about this device is it actually has a camera that's recording the club moving through impact. That, for some of my students, is very, very helpful because they see, oh, I'm actually hitting the golf ball way over here or way over here, and then we can just try to hit it in the middle.
Well, that looks well and good, and he's a professional after all, so it should. I'm going to give it a try, but first I think I'm going to warm up a little bit, and we'll talk to Alejandro, and then I'll give it a swing myself later on. We are back at Mama Chea's Cafe with Nicole Lopez. She is the owner, and the last time we were here, we had some jackfruit burgers, if I remember correctly.
I had so much.
And we're back because you've got some fun stuff that you'd like to show our audience that's easy to make at home, and also vegan for those that are looking to make some vegan treats that maybe you have a hard time finding, in this case, sushi somewhere. So, Nicole, where do we start?
We decided to go with this kit that it's easier to make. We want to start off with the rice. You just literally press it down, and then here we have some cucumbers. This is some shredded carrots.
Okay. Did you have any particular reason you chose the veggies you chose?
Yeah, I personally like them. They're also great for hydration. They're great for your skin. And also, peppers are great for vitamin C. They have a lot of vitamin C. And then we're going to use also our alternative lox. So
this is something that you make and sell on a regular basis?
Yes, this is what we make in-house. So we do make here our in-house vegan alternative plant-based meats.
Yeah.
And this is one of them. This is replicating, like, let's say a little tuna in it, right? So we'll take chickpeas and just kind of smash it like that. And then we're going to add some lime. And then we're going to take a nori sheet. We'll take half of it and just crumble it up. And then you just mix it up. Now we're just going to seal it down. Now that it's all stuffed, let's seal it up.
Great.
And this is the fun part right here. There you go. Then we're going to add some sesame seeds. There's also this little tool here where it can help you guide you.
Make them even. How about you put these on a plate and I'll meet you out front.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. There it is, your vegan sushi. I'm gonna grab this one here. As you can see, you got a little bit of everything in there. I'll take a bite, and while I do, can you tell everybody that maybe missed us last time what else you do here at Mama Chea's Cafe?
So we basically convert pretty much the essential meats into plant-based meats.
If people want to learn more about the cafe or the other products that you have, how can they?
You can stop by. We're here in the heart of Davie, and we're also online. You can visit Mama Chea's Cafe, and all our products are there.
We love that. Thank you so much for showing us how it's done and giving us some ideas. And if you keep watching SoFlo Health in the future, we'll be right back here, and we're actually going to see how we can make some nut butter. So I'm looking forward to that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Meet the owner of the Tips Golf and check out their healthy bites with us when SoFlo Health returns.
Focusing on you. Innovations in modern medicine. From your team of experts at UHealth, the University of Miami Health System.
Lena Leone was flying to see her daughter in North Carolina when she suddenly felt strange.
Halfway through the flight, I started feeling tingling and numbness in my face.
Dr. Tisha May Monteith, a neurologist and headache specialist at UHealth, says Lena was experiencing migraine, a chronic brain disorder.
But we know that migraine is more than just a headache. There are other neurologic symptoms associated with migraine: sensitivity to light and sounds, smells and movements. They have nausea and vomiting at times. They may have vestibular symptoms, sensation of imbalance or vertigo.
Dr. Monteith diagnosed Lena with new daily persistent headache, which presents like chronic migraine. That's why she says it is critical to receive the right diagnosis in order to get the proper treatment.
We treated her with a number of different therapies. And the nice thing is that you can talk to a patient and kind of come up with a individualized treatment plan.
This includes an infusion that blocks a protein that triggers migraine.
Now I have 18 days out of 90 days without pain.
Lena is sharing her story to raise awareness.
I was not alone anymore.
She thanks Dr. Monteith for giving her her life back.
I am really super grateful to her.
Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. I'm now joined by Alejandro, who is the founder and CEO of the Tips Golf. Alejandro, thanks for having us in today.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, we're having a great time. It's a beautiful facility.
Thank you.
What is the Tips Golf?
The Tips Golf is an all-in-one solution for the golfer who loves to practice and the golfer who loves to play with their friends.
Nice. And where are we right now?
Right now, physically, we're by base 4 and base 5. We're in the back of the space. Maybe it's a little bit more secluded.
Yeah.
If you want some quiet time, it's also a great place for maybe a company to rent out a space for a corporate event.
That being said, let's continue on with the space and show everybody what, a different angle of what they saw earlier, and maybe stop by the bar and check out some of your food options.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. A nice, big, open space. We've got 3 more bays out here, the bar. What is this space all about?
So this is where the social party really happens, right? You've got the vibe at the bar, but you also have the base here where everyone can play golf. Here at the studio, we have, if you look up here, we have the TrackMan IO.
Okay.
It's the latest and greatest set of hardware that TrackMan produces. TrackMan is the industry standard in launch monitor technology. And what that piece of equipment does is it tracks everything that happens from the moment that you hit the golf ball. So it'll give you every single piece of data known to man. It's perfect for not just the Tiger Woods wannabe, but it's also perfect for the beginner golfer. The real-time feedback is key to help you get your swing to where you want to go.
Yeah.
What's great about a place like this, it's far less intimidating, let's say, than going to the golf course for the first time. Here, maybe you'll have a couple of drinks, right? The music will be going. If you're with friends, it's not as intimidating, or you come on your own, right? You can come as a member, you can come as a non-member. We're a semi-private club, so you don't have to be a member to come here. Maybe your first time's with our golf pro, and maybe he'll give you, basic setup. How do you set up to the ball? How do you hold the club? That kind of thing. Or you could just come on your own and hit balls. No one's going to be watching you.
Right.
You're not going to hit your ball in the water. It's a much less intimidating way to get your feet wet.
Exactly. Well, I see some food over at the bar. Let's go get a taste of it.
Let's check it out.
Let's do it. Here we have it. It looks like some tasty little bites. What do we have in front of us?
We have our cucumber canapes, one with roasted red pepper and sun-dried tomatoes. The other is with dill and chive, and then we have our wedge salad here, which we put on spoons that look like golf wedges.
Got it.
So these are just a few of the items on our food menu, but all of the items on our food menu have been designed with the golfer in mind. Every item that you eat, no matter how you eat it, you will not get your hands greasy.
Well, I'm gonna put that to the test then.
Give it a go.
No grease? Really tasty.
You could go swing a club now.
Let's do it.
That's the whole point, right?
Yep.
And then on the beverage side, for you golfers out there, you probably know of the transfusion. We put a Miami twist on it. We call it the Caribbean transfusion. So the alcoholic version has rum. This one obviously does not.
I'll get a taste of this as well. Cheers. If people are watching right now and they'd like to find out more or keep up with what you have going on, how can they?
Come to our website at thetipsgolf.com or check us out on Instagram at thetips.golf.
Alejandro, thank you so much for having us in today.
You're welcome back anytime.
You got it.
We have a great team of 6 doctors right now, and we all work together. We all work the same exact way. And even if during your treatment plan, let's say if one day you need to come in and the doctor you've been seeing is not here, the great thing is that we have this other 6 doctors that you can actually see. Dr. Hope, it's quite interesting because she actually worked with me 21 years ago when we first started. And life happens, she moved, married, had kids, come back to Florida, and here she is back with us again.
We're back at 5 Element Wellness Center, this time with Dr. Hope. Doc, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about your patient Samantha and what you're doing and working on with her.
So I love when she came in. She works very much with her body and what she does. And she came in having lower back pain, feet pain, hand pain, but also was interested in weight loss. So through a series of both semaglutide, acupuncture, she's well on her way in a month.
I was having some chronic pains that started to kind of become a thing this year. My feet pain has gone away a big deal amount. Also my back pain is definitely a lot more manageable. And then I feel when I move, like with the weight loss, like my body just kind of feels overall better a lot.
What do you do differently here at 5 Element Wellness Center that others might not do when it comes to these weight loss protocols?
The main thing that we do differently is we're seeing our patients every week. They have to come in, we weigh them, we follow their diet, we're making sure they're drinking water, and we're also looking at them as individuals. So if you're ordering it on the internet, you're getting the same amount every single week. You're not getting guidance on diet, you're not figuring out how your lifestyle should be, no one's making sure that you're drinking water, and no one's raising the amount for you as your body needs it, because what you might need and the person coming in next needs are 2 separate things.
And what has Samantha done right in her journey addressing her weight loss and the pain?
She's here every single week. Once a week on Mondays, she is here, she's getting her treatments, she's following what she should be, drinking lots of water, following the anti-inflammatory diet, and giving back to her own health.
If you haven't tried acupuncture, you should definitely try it. And I think if you have any hesitations on like using a facility like this for your weight loss goals, I think you definitely need to give it a try, because again, like this feels like the best of both worlds to kind of handle my pain and the weight. So I'm just like very grateful and pleased with my stuff.
Is there anything else you think we should know about the weight loss protocols or managing pain while losing weight?
All of us doctors at 5 Element Wellness Center, we work together to formulate a plan that's going to work best for somebody. So when you come in, it's a customized plan. The doctors are all working together to formulate what's going to work best for you, and we're all going to make sure that we're seeing you through from the start to the end.
And if people would like to find out more, how can they?
They can visit our website, they can come in, give us a call, and we'll get started.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Stay close. Dr. Sam Rasool shows us how to activate and calm down the vagus nerve after the break on SoFlo Health.
That's all right.
I'm interested to see where I made contact.
It's very difficult to do this, but the thing that's nice here at the tips, we can just grab that ball again and try one more time.
All right, Landon went and grabbed a device, which looks like a bottle cap.
Yeah, so
what's this for?
The thing that's cool here, we got a combination of high tech and low tech. Okay, so I'm just gonna put an object on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna make your intention, okay, so we can kind of stop overthinking this.
Yes.
It's just, can I hit this off of the ground? So I'm gonna put the tee right in front of the ball, and your goal is to try to hit that tee that's in front of the golf ball.
I'm aiming for this.
Yes.
But I'm gonna hit the ball.
Exactly, exactly. There you go.
That was certainly better than what I just did.
There we go, look at that, up in the air and forward.
Come here and tell me, when do I send it to the left or the right? What are most people doing?
Yeah, so one of the great things about being here at the tips is we don't have to guess when we're asking that question. We can actually know for a fact.
Right.
So we look at that number right there at the bottom. You see how it says face angle?
Yeah.
So that's measuring where this club face is pointed at impact. So we hit that, our face was open, not that much.
Sure.
You know, but just like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Which made that golf ball kind of shoot off there to the right.
Well, I'm excited to learn a little bit more because clearly I need work. Landon, thank you. We'll be right back here if you keep watching SoFlo Health. Food for Thought is one of Local 10's many initiatives to take care of the community, and we're lucky enough to do that with Publix. This is Lindsay from Publix, and Food for Thought is helping address food insecurity here in South Florida. So Publix is the perfect partnership because food and Publix go hand in hand. Lindsay, why is it important to you all to be a part of this with us?
Well, at Publix, we believe the greatest impact we can make is in the hunger space, right? No one should have to wonder where their next meal is coming from. So for us, giving back, partnering with you all on initiatives like Food for Thought, we do this all the time, right? We try to do this across our footprint. We've done it for 95 years. This is going to be our 95th anniversary coming up.
Wow.
And our founder, George Jenkins, he started all of that. And he believed to be truly successful, you have to give back to your communities.
Yes, I think Publix is definitely a pillar in the community. You see them everywhere. You see them at sporting events. You see them with us here on Local 10, and you see them giving back all the time. So it's extra special for us to be able to have you as a part of Food for Thought. So thank you so much for what you do and spending time for not just us every day, here for everyday needs, but also for those that really need it more than others.
Well, thank you. When we come together as a community, we make amazing things happen.
I agree. Yeah. So Lindsay, thanks a lot. Publix, thanks a lot. Happy birthday to 95 years of Publix. Yeah. This is Dr. Sam Rasool of Align Chiro Care, and I have a question for you, Dr. Sam. It's about the vagus nerve. It's a popular, or at least a growing subject matter in the health and wellness world, especially in holistic health. What is the vagus nerve and what does it do?
Well, I hear this question all the time, Hunter. I'm so glad you brought it up. So the vagus nerve actually is a cranial nerve. It goes from the very, very top comes out of the brain, and it goes all the way down to the large intestine, which it affects so many different things with different symptomatology.
What physical areas would I be experiencing an issue with that could be constricting or causing problems with the vagus nerve?
Well, the biggest thing is that it's not necessarily pain, but restriction in the way you move your neck, the restrictions in your mid-back, the restrictions in how you breathe, and the rib cage expanding. But I love the fact that we ended with the breathing, because that's the biggest thing I see patients can do starting today to help enhance the function of their vagus nerve.
Right, like you said, one thing that's accessible to everyone is breathing. So what is it as simple as just, I'm breathing, that's it?
Well, you think that, but most people are breathing incorrectly. Most people breathe out of their chest. Like when you're sitting at the pool and you see someone, a pretty girl walk by, you puff out your chest. But that's the incorrect way to do it. If you talk to anybody who's a breathing expert, they say you need to breathe through your stomach. And what does that mean? It means that you allow your diaphragm to descend down so your stomach expands, and then when you let it out, kind of piston pump comes back up. From a side view, I'll show you here. If I breathe in, and I breathe out, now, I'm doing this incorrectly because my head is down. I wanted to show that to you guys at home. Make sure your head is up, your shoulders are rolled back. Now when I take a deep breath, and as I breathe out, I'm sucking my core in, and that's gonna help actually the diaphragm descend down and come back up, and it's gonna stimulate tugging on like a bell tower, tugging on that vagus nerve. So if you aim to do it like 2 to 3 times a day, first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, I would say aim for 10 in the morning and 10 in the evening. This is a fantastic way to break up the monotony of the day.
Great. Thanks so much for sharing. If people want to find out more about what you do here on a regular basis, how can they?
Well, you can visit us at miamichirocare.com to find out about the services we offer, how we can help enhance your functionality and help you with vagus nerve and other things that you may be suffering with.
I think the best way to end this is with a deep breath. Ready? Feel better already. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that's it. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and we are wrapping up the show here in just a bit. But before we do, we're going to wrap up here with Landon at the Tips Golf with a little short game advice. So, Landon, take it away.
Thanks, Hunter. Our feet are going to be close together. My spine is going to be straight up and down, and the ball is going to be behind my nose. My hands are going to be in front. And the thing that's key is I need all of my energy to be moving towards the screen. I don't want to see any energy going backwards trying to lift the ball up.
Well, Landon, thank you so much for the advice that you've given us here, and you've helped me quite a bit. I'm going to give this a shot, and then we'll wrap up the show.
Let's see it. Let's do it.
There you go.
Oh. Down in the valley of sin.
Yeah. All right, well, we're on the green.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, all right. I got a there you go from Landon off screen, and that's all that matters to me is I've made some improvement, and it only took me 3 shots with some 3 tips that Landon just gave me. That's all for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. We hope you learned a little something. I know I did, and it just makes you want to keep trying again and again, and I think that's what golf's really all about. It's just frustrating enough that you want to keep trying again. That's all for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can also follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye, good health, and good grief, I need help at golf.